adjusting her satchel, the weight of her tools a familiar comfort. Each item meticulously chosen for this journey, each tool a testament to her dedication and preparation.
The air hung heavy with the scent of moss and ancient magic. Aethoria, a place where time seemed to stand still, where the very essence of the forest whispered of ages long past. The forest whispered secrets, its emerald canopy filtering the sunlight into dancing beams. Each ray of light seemed to tell a story, a fragment of the forest's ancient lore.
A woman of science and logic, yet feeling a tremor of unease. This place was different. This place was legend. The rational part of her mind struggled to reconcile with the palpable magic that surrounded her.
A renowned archaeologist, Lyra had spent her life chasing whispers of forgotten civilizations. Her name was known in academic circles, her discoveries celebrated in scholarly journals. But the lost city of Echoes, said to be hidden within Aethoria's depths, was a prize sought by many, found by none. Legends spoke of its grandeur, its treasures, and the knowledge it held. Its allure was irresistible, a siren song to her adventurous spirit. The promise of uncovering such a mystery was too great to ignore.
Armed with my wit and a worn map, venturing into the unknown. The map, though faded and fragile, was her guide, her beacon in this vast, enigmatic forest.
She wasn't alone. The realization brought a mix of relief and apprehension. Kyle, a rogue with eyes as dark as the forest floor and a smile that could charm secrets from stones, walked beside her. His presence was both a comfort and a mystery. His reasons for braving Aethoria were his own. He was a man of many secrets, each one more intriguing than the last. Yet his knowledge of the forest's hidden paths proved invaluable. He moved with a confidence that suggested he had been here before, that he knew the forest's secrets.
An unlikely pair, the scholar and the thief, but our fates had intertwined at the edge of this mystical wood. Together, we ventured deeper, each step taking us further from the world we knew.
As twilight painted the sky in hues of purple and orange, the forest seemed to come alive with a different kind of magic. The colors were more vibrant, the shadows deeper. Lyra couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. Every rustle of leaves, every snap of a twig set her on edge. The forest held its breath, the silence broken only by the rustle of leaves beneath their feet. It was as if the forest itself was aware of their presence, watching, waiting. Every shadow seemed to twist, every whisper of wind carrying an unspoken warning. The forest was alive, and it was testing them. Aethoria was testing them, judging their worthiness to uncover its secrets. The journey ahead was fraught with danger, but also with the promise of discovery. As night began to fall, they set up camp, the flickering firelight casting long shadows. The forest around them seemed to close in, the darkness bringing with it a sense of foreboding. Lyra studied the map by the firelight, tracing the ancient symbols with her finger. Each marking was a clue, a piece of the puzzle that was the lost city of Echoes. Kyle, ever the pragmatist, sharpened his blade, preparing for whatever dangers the night might bring. His eyes never strayed far from the shadows. The forest at night was a different world, filled with unseen eyes and unheard whispers. The glowing eyes in the distance were a constant reminder of the unknown dangers that lurked. In the quiet moments by the fire, Lyra and Kyle shared stories, their bond growing stronger with each passing hour. They were two souls brought together by fate, united in their quest. As dawn broke, the forest was bathed in a golden light, a new day bringing with it new challenges and new discoveries. The journey was far from over, but they were ready to face whatever lay ahead. With renewed determination, they ventured deeper into Aethoria, the call of the lost city of Echoes guiding their every step. The adventure had only just begun. The Library of Eldred had been Lyra's sanctuary for weeks. She had spent countless hours poring over the ancient texts, her fingers tracing the faded ink of manuscripts that had not been touched for centuries. The library was a labyrinth of knowledge, each corner holding secrets waiting to be uncovered. Dusty scrolls and ancient texts whispered tales of forgotten times, and somewhere within these forgotten words lay the key to finding Echoes. The air was thick with the scent of old paper and the weight of history, each scroll a testament to the lives and stories of those who had come before. It was in a forgotten alcove, amidst crumbling tomes and the scent of decaying parchment, that she found it. The book was hidden behind a row of larger volumes, its cover worn and its pages fragile. Lyra's heart raced as she carefully pulled it from its resting place, the dust swirling in the dim light.
The map, barely more than faded lines on aged leather, spoke of cryptic trials and a path veiled in riddles. It was a relic from a time long past, its symbols and markings a language all their own. The map seemed to pulse with a life of its own, as if it were eager to reveal its secrets to the right person.
Excitement coursed through her veins, a jolt of adrenaline chasing away the library's musty stillness. This was the moment she had been waiting for, the culmination of weeks of research and countless sleepless nights. The map was the key to everything, and she could feel its importance in every fiber of her being. This was it. The map, passed down through generations of scholars, held the key to a mystery that had haunted her dreams for years. It was more than just a piece of parchment. It was a link to the past, a guide to a place that had been lost to time. The annotations and notes left by previous scholars only added to its mystique, each one a piece of the puzzle. The lost city of echoes was real. The map's intricate details and the stories she had read all pointed to its existence. It was a place of legend, a city that had vanished without a trace, leaving only whispers and myths in its wake. The thought of finding it filled her with a sense of purpose and determination.
Tracing the lines with calloused fingertips, my mind already deciphering the ancient symbols. Each mark and symbol held a meaning, a clue to the path that lay ahead. The map was a challenge, a test of her knowledge and intuition. She could feel the weight of its history and the responsibility of unlocking its secrets.
The map was more than a guide. It was a puzzle, each marking a piece of a larger enigma. It spoke of celestial alignments, of forgotten languages, and of a power that lay dormant within the heart of Aethoria. The map's complexity was daunting, but Lyra was undeterred. She knew that solving it would require more than just knowledge. It would require courage and determination. It spoke of celestial alignments, of forgotten languages, and of a power that lay dormant within the heart of Aethoria. The constellations and symbols on the map were unlike anything she had ever seen, their meanings shrouded in mystery. But Lyra was determined to uncover their secrets, to unlock the power that lay hidden within the map's intricate design. Lyra knew she couldn't do this alone. She needed someone with a unique set of skills, someone who could navigate both the physical dangers and the intricate web of secrets that guarded the city. The journey ahead was fraught with peril, and she needed a partner who could match her determination and resourcefulness.
My search led me to Kale, a man who moved like a phantom. His reputation preceded him, a skilled adventurer known for his ability to navigate the most treacherous terrains. Kale was a man of few words, but his actions spoke volumes. He was the perfect partner for the journey that lay ahead, and whose knowledge of the forest was surpassed only by his reputation for cunning. Kale's expertise in survival and his keen instincts made him an invaluable ally. Together, they would face the challenges that awaited them, each step bringing them closer to the lost city of echoes and the secrets it held.
Aethoria was a living labyrinth, a place where every twist and turn held the promise of discovery and the threat of danger. Its verdant embrace both alluring and treacherous, a siren call to adventurers and explorers alike. Giant trees, their trunks thicker than any man could span, reached for the sky, their ancient bark etched with the passage of time. Their branches interwoven to form a living canopy overhead, a natural cathedral that filtered the sunlight into a mosaic of green and gold. Sunlight dripped through the leaves in emerald shards, casting an otherworldly glow on the forest floor, illuminating a world teeming with strange and wondrous life, where every rustle of leaves hinted at unseen creatures.
Days blurred into nights as we journeyed deeper into the heart of the forest, our senses heightened by the constant awareness of the unknown.
They navigated treacherous ravines, their steps careful and deliberate, knowing that one misstep could mean disaster. Their silence a shield against unseen creatures that lurked in the shadows, ever watchful and waiting. Lyra relied on her compass and the cryptic clues of the map, her eyes scanning the terrain for any sign of the path forward. While Kyle moved with the instinct of a predator, his senses sharp, his steps silent, always alert to the slightest sound. His senses sharp, his steps silent, a living embodiment of the forest's own stealth.
We encountered fantastical creatures straight out of myth, beings that seemed to step out of the pages of ancient legends. luminescent butterflies that lit our path, their wings shimmering with an ethereal light, mischievous sprites that whispered riddles in the wind, their laughter echoing through the trees, and colossal beasts with eyes like molten gold, their presence both awe-inspiring and terrifying.
Each encounter tested their courage and their growing bond, pushing them to their limits and beyond. Forging a trust born of shared danger and a common goal, a bond that grew stronger with each passing day. Through it all, Lyra never lost sight of her purpose, her determination unwavering. The lost city of echoes beckoned, its ancient secrets calling to her, promising answers to questions long unasked. Its promise of discovery fueling her every step, driving her forward through the dense undergrowth.
Documenting our findings meticulously, sketching strange plants and cataloging the myriad forms of life we encountered, and deciphering ancient symbols etched into the very fabric of the forest, clues left by those who had come before us.
Each step forward brought them closer to unraveling the secrets of Aethoria, a land where the past and present intertwined, and the lost civilization that whispered within its heart, a civilization whose echoes still resonated through the Emerald Labyrinth. The air crackled with anticipation as they finally stood before the city's gates. Lost to time and shrouded in vines, they were imposing yet breathtakingly beautiful. Intricate carvings, depicting scenes of a forgotten era, adorned the weathered stone. It was like stepping into a legend.
But the path was not open. Two towering pillars, etched with celestial maps and arcane symbols, flanked the entrance.
Lyra recognized them instantly from her studies. Guardians of time, they were called. Silent sentinels protecting the city from those who would defile its secrets. But how to appease them?
The map offered a cryptic clue. When light dances with sound, the path shall be unbound.
Lyra realized the city's defenses were not brute force, but an intricate puzzle designed to test knowledge and ingenuity. It was a symphony of time, waiting for the right melody to unlock its secrets.
Days turned into weeks as we worked tirelessly studying the pillars, deciphering their meaning.
Lyra, with her vast knowledge of ancient cultures, recognized the patterns as a form of celestial navigation. Kyle, with his innate understanding of mechanisms and pressure triggers, unraveled the secrets of the sound-based locks.